Let's have a look at sketching a building. So I already attached two images of buildings. We will go through the first one. So what do we have here? Well, obviously we're talking about a little cube house. Okay, so we got a white cube which is sculpted in. This is the terminology. It's sculpted. It's like inset. It's not just a cube with stuff attached to it. No, it's a sculpted cube. This inset edge casts a shadow, makes the building look volumetric, makes your drawing look good, makes a lot of stuff look architectural, right? Okay, so we got a simple inset part of the cube. Then we got a bit here with glass, and then we got a textured material, probably wood. Okay, so and again more glass. So we got three materials in total: a plain white one, a transparent one, glass, and then a textured one. Obviously, you know, we got a couple of stairs. We've got 5 steps until we get to the first floor of our little cube house, and we've got a spatial grid in front of our cube house, which goes in perspective. Eases the understanding of the spatial element of your design. We've got a foreground with stairs and this part which goes down, and this is a sheet showing a complete design, let's say. So we got an axo looking at the backside of our building, and we got some facades, but we won't concentrate on that. That's for later. Let's focus just on sketching this house. And obviously we got an elliptical window which is open and it's casting light, as you can see on the right hand side. So this is a building view perspective. So we start with the horizon line. We'll go on and just construct a base. Oh, the right hand side is shorter. This point is too close to the perspective. It should be somewhere on the right hand side. So it doesn't look like a cube in proportion. Now it does. Right. Starting with the cube. Okay, now let's sculpt that part. Well, obviously you'd ask yourself how much to sculpt. Well, if this is a cube, it usually is 10 meters, which amounts to basically 1 meter pedestal. So you've got like 5 steps you have to climb. Then you've got a part here which goes down because you've got a terrace roof. And then you've got 3 floors in the whole mass of the building. So that means like 6 meters here, like 1 meter here, and what we got here is divided by 3. So it's probably close to what I've sketched earlier. Now we can always use this perspective point here to make our drawing more accurate. Okay, and this is the part which is inset. Goes inside like this. All parallel lines and perspective merge to the same perspective point. Okay, let's start doing these stairs, which start from here somewhere. So this point, this goes inside and out as well. And this point. Right. These stairs are fairly simple to draw. They're just a triangular prism, so you draw this triangle. Just needs to converge the perspective point, right? Good. You need to have a railing so you don't fall and hurt yourself. Obviously this is a interesting. There should be a perspective like this. This goes in perspective as well, not too much. Okay, nice. So we need to have a little boxy here. Right, the what you call it, the textured material box. Well, for the windows part, well, let's go get this higher actually. Okay, for the windows part, we'll need to add windows. And if we want to add windows, whoop, this actually goes in a bit deeper. So you've got the band of windows going back here as well. So this goes in deeper, it needs to have an extra thickness here. Okay, so this is going to get, you see, like there's always a little edge. You know, our wooden box doesn't perfectly fit into the niche we created, which is good news. So, how do we draw the windows in equal partition, considering that this is, 3D? It's perspective. It's not going to be equal. It's going to be smaller as it goes away in perspective. Just to correct a couple of lines here. Right, well, we'll use diagonals. So we used one set of diagonals here. This is the middle, which is larger in this point and smaller here, because again it goes in perspective. Diagonals here, diagonals here. So we got like 3, 4 equals partitions. Use diagonals here and here as well. Okay. Just get a new pencil. Right, diagonals here. Diagonals here. Goes in. Diagonals here as well, if you can believe it. So you get like structural elements for the railing. Okay, how do we go about doing these stairs? We take this, you can measure it, split it in 5 units. I'll just visually estimate it, and then go to the imagine the perspective point on the left hand side. Okay, and using this inclined line over here, the basis of our triangular prism, we get an approximate height. And obviously we take this. This doesn't look too good. It should have been larger as it goes in front of the perspective. Right, and this needs to converge to the perspective point on the right hand side. Leave that for now. Right, railings need thicknesses. Somewhere in between guesstimating and okay. This needs a thickness as well. Can't afford to make it look soft. How about this part here? Well, this ellipse fits into a square, but this is a bit too advanced for now.